You have a presentation to give. It's perfectly normal and natural to feel nervous. It's actually a good thing. It just means that you care. If you really care though about giving your best performance, not only getting through it, but enjoying it, stay tuned for this video because we'll show you a bunch of tips on how not to be nervous speaking in front of people. The first tip, you're not nervous, you're excited. The word choice you use to describe that event that's coming up is likely going to determine how that event unfolds. Think about what happens when you label an upcoming event as you're nervous. What's going to happen is that your brain is going to come up with a bunch of reasons why you're nervous. You can forget your words, you can make a fool of yourself, people call you an idiot, you can get laughed at, you can go on, and they're all going to be self-defeating, self-destructive thoughts that come into your mind. But what if you said that you're excited? You don't have to believe it, because what's going to happen is your brain is going to come up with a bunch of reasons why you're excited. It could go well, you could get a bunch of laughs and be like a comedian, have the time of your life. You can ace that presentation, have a memorable presentation. We can go on and on, but all the scenarios on this side where you're excited are going to lift you up, set you up for success. Think about it. This upcoming performance, whether you say you're nervous or excited, will have the same effect on your body. Your heart's going to be racing, you're going to have trouble breathing, you might feel queasy in your stomach. It's up to you to decide if you want to set yourself up for destruction by saying you're nervous, or set yourself up for success by saying you're excited. From now on, any presentation you give, you're excited. I'll calm down just a little bit for the second tip. Second tip being, what's strange is when you're up performing and you take a couple seconds and not say anything. It seems like it's an eternity, but it's really not. And it's very common when you have those moments of silence to just fill the room with a bunch of filler words that are distractions, so, like, that don't add value to what you're saying. Look, sometimes it takes your brain a couple seconds to collect the next thought so you can speak it. And if you can just do that, you'll be a way more effective speaker, and your audience is not even going to notice. But if you can embrace that silence, you'll go into panic mode. Your body's going to be filled with a bunch of neurotransmitters like norepinephrine, and your cortisol, your stress hormone's going to go up. And what's going to happen is your body's now going to prepare to fight, flight, or freeze. Not think logically, not think about your next thought. But if you can just embrace silence, maybe take a breath, that next thought, that next sentence or line that you need to say will come to you. I promise. If you can embrace silence, it will eliminate just about all your nerves. Step number 3, let your body do the talking. Before performing, it's a good idea to power pose. I don't know if you're familiar with Amy Cuddy's TED Talk on power posing, but I'll leave a card here right now. But basically, if you could just stand in an expanded posture for about 2 minutes or so, it will enhance your confidence. I do it every single time. And when you're up performing, if you can stand in an upright, confident posture, people will see you as confident. You'll see yourself as confident. And what's going to happen is it's going to be very difficult to be nervous when you're acting the part of a confident person. Let your body do the talking and stand in a confident, upright manner. Step number 4, you're speaking to one person at a time. It doesn't matter if there's 10 people or 1,000 people, the approach I have is the same. I never speak to more than one person at a time. If you're not one for eye contact, I get it, but it will help you be less nervous if you just make eye contact with one person. Maybe start from the left. Look at one person on the left side, make eye contact with them, and say 1 or 2 lines. Then move to the middle, 1 or 2 lines. Next, over here on the right, 1 or 2 lines. And what's odd is that you'll feel like you're just having a conversation like you do all the time, even in front of 1,000 people. You're speaking to one person at a time. When you think about it that way, why would you be nervous? Next tip, speak to give. If you believe in your mind when you're giving a presentation, you have something to offer, something valuable to give your audience, your focus will be less on you and more on them. I think what gets us so nervous is that the spotlight is on us. We're saying, well, we better not screw up, we better not make a fool of ourselves because we're going to miss out on so many opportunities if we suck. But the moment you shift to the audience, what you're giving, it will eliminate your nerves, trust me. So next time you give your presentation, think about what you have to give, what you have to offer, and prepare beforehand. If you prepare to give them something valuable and all you're doing is try to enhance their life, you won't be nervous. And lastly, slow down your rate, particularly in the beginning. When you're anxious and nervous, if you can slow your rate of speech down, to the audience, you're going to come across as confident. And you're going to give yourself extra time to come up with your next thoughts, your next lines, so you don't stumble. But I'm here to show you, right now, I don't have a script, I don't have any notes, but at times when I'm trying to collect my thoughts, I've just gone a little bit slower. And if you do that, watch your nerves go away. I hope these tips help you not get nervous speaking in front of people, because they've worked tremendously for me. And if you're looking for more videos like this, I've made another one in particular on 8 ways to overcome stage fright. Here's a card to that now. And if you want more videos on how to enhance your confidence, enhance your communication, subscribe to my channel today. This is Dr. Michael Unks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.